Hello friends, another one problem of section of solids we are going to solve today. Just see the narration here. A hexagonal prism of 40 mm side and 80 mm height is resting on its base on, as usual, HP, horizontal plane, with two of its lateral faces parallel to vertical plane. It is cut by an auxiliary inclined plane, that is cutting plane, that is section plane, that is saw, which is inclined to horizontal plane by 55 degrees and passing through a point on the axis which is 10 mm below the top face or 70 mm above the base. That also it may be mentioned in the narration. Here it is how it is mentioned, 10 mm below the top face. As usual, question is draw its front view, sectional top view and true shape of the section. Okay, now we should proceed by usual method, that is find out first of all which kind of solid is mentioned, that is hexagonal prism. Prism carries regular hexagonal base and regular hexagonal top face and rectangular lateral faces. Okay, so accordingly true shape of the base, that is hexagon, one should construct on that principal plane on which that solid is going to rest, that is on HP. So accordingly I have drawn this hexagon carrying 40 mm side in this way. In top view it will reflect its image as a hexagon, true shape. So XY line I have drawn here, VPHP it is written just below XY line. I have drawn this regular hexagon in this way, which is nothing but reflecting its top face as well as base. So double names, alphabets as well as numbers I have mentioned here. Okay, accordingly first image I have completed as its top image. So corresponding front image will be like this. Now project all the corners in this way from HP over to top over to VP and accordingly name. Okay, height is 80 mm. So 80 mm is its height. So accordingly its front image, which is nothing but the rectangular one, I have drawn here. Properly we should name here. So A dash to F dash, corresponding corners I have named here at its base, as because it is resting on its base on HP, that is on HRL, alphabets will be emerging over HRL, and 1 to 6, 1 dash to 6 dash corners of the top face. Accordingly I have drawn initially in this way. Okay, so as per the first sentence, which is narrating the exact positioning of the solid on HP. Okay, so in this way the first set I have completed, which is nothing but the final set, front view and top view images. Now second sentence is reflecting its cutting effect, cutting activity. Now the cutting plane is making an inclination of 55 degrees with HP, inclination is shown over VP here as usual, and that too, that cutting plane is passing through the point which is on the axis which is 10 mm below the top face. It may be mentioned as 10 mm below the top face or other way 70 mm above the base in this way also. Now in this narration it is mentioned as 10 mm below the top face. So that point initially we should mark here, draw as usual one construction line, put the protractor here and pick 55 degrees inclination in this way. So naturally the same I have shown here 55 degrees. Now that line we should make to pass through that point which is 10 mm below the top face. So accordingly the cutting plane I have shown here. See here, cutting plane, that is center line as good as center line, and it is carrying thicker ends. Continuous thin chain with thicker ends is nothing but cutting plane. Okay, so in this way this cutting plane is shown. Now name the intersecting points of this cutting plane with the respective vertical lateral edges of this prism. So this point of intersection, as here it is A, I will name it as PA. B and F are here, so PB and PF. Corresponding names I have given here. Now in this case the cutting plane, as it is passing through the point which is 10 mm below the top face, left to right cut we are not going to get as earlier problems. Now here partially the top face is going to cut. What I am saying, partially the top face is getting cut here. In earlier all the problems we have seen, cutting plane was cutting the entire solid left to right. Now in this case it is partially cutting the top face. See here. So these points R and S I have named here, which are the points which are on the top face in top view. Just see here. These are the R and S points which are created on the top face. So I have named it as R and S. Randomly any name you can give. PQ, RS, TU, any name. So I have put R and S names. R is towards us, S is away from us. When you will put the arrow here, R will be towards us. Accordingly RS I have named here. Okay. Now only this PA, PB, PF and RS. These points again you have to project in this direction in order to get its true shape. Okay. Now prior to that we should give its sectional top view effect. Now this cutting plane I have shown here, PA, PB, PF and RS. Only these points you have to show in top view. Now this point RS is on the top. That means after cutting, clear cut an eye page will be created over its top surface. And right surface, right to this point RS of this top face will not be at all getting disturbed because of the cutting effect. So this should be unhatched, and only part which is portion of this top face which is on the left side of this RS line, it should carry hatches. This much part only getting cut. This part will be unhatched. This cutting plane will not harm this top surface. So this should be unhatched. This should carry hatches. Accordingly the names also I have given. PA, PB and PF are here. RS is here. Okay. So sectional top view also we have completed. This one is front view. And last third essential solution is nothing but its true shape of this apparent section. Now here we are going to get true section by the usual method. Now what I have done, parallel to this cutting plane at any convenient distance outside this object, I have drawn x1, y1 as auxiliary reference plane or line, simply we can say. And now from this direction we have to observe this sectional surface, which is appearing its reflecting its apparent shape in top view. But as we are observing in this direction, our direction of observation will be normal to this surface. So the image what we are going to get just beyond this x1, y1 will be reflecting its true shape of the section. Now by the same method, go on picking the distances of, see here, I will show you. Point PA below XY line, pick the distance, follow the projector in this way, follow in this way, and beyond x1, y1 mark the same distance. So point PA I have transferred here in this way. Similarly PB below XY, same PB, follow in this way, this projector again come over here, and beyond this x1, y1 mark that distance PB. Similarly pick this PF, follow this, transfer that PF here. Similarly ultimately R and S, same way, R below XY line, follow in this way, this projector will run in this way, beyond x1, y1 same R you have to transport, and ultimately last point is S, again same, pick this distance, come over here, beyond this transfer it here. Yes. So this surface whatever we have got here is nothing but PA, PB, R, S and PF is nothing but its true shape of the section. HS again as usual 45 degree inclined, 2 mm departed. Okay, lines you have to create over this apparent as well as true shape of the section. This inclination should be 45 degrees with the ground, that we should take care. Okay, after that one important thing is that cutting plane is here, and above this cutting plane whatever may be the part which should be shown by thin line, construction line, as because this part we are throwing and this much part is with us, this prism is with us. So lateral edges also below this cutting plane should be dark, above this should be very faint. That one should take care of. Okay, so accordingly all these three, front view, sectional top view and true shape of the section, all the three solutions we have finished.